Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday night, time trial night, and hola. That setting always catches me out. I've got cables wrapped around my headphone cable. There we go. Wireless headphones, and I leave them in connected via a cable. Still is that. Good evening, Bald Eagle. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. That's kind of how I feel about this time trial. I've seen people do well. I'm not overly enthused by it. The track I don't really like. The car I've got no passion for at all. I don't actually know what... is it a Ford? When you come into one of these feeling kind of the way I do about it, it's like, how well is this going to go? You've not really had a go, Ryan. Okay, well, I suppose all we can say is we've got to dive in and try it. I know Big Popper's out there. He's absolutely smashed it and done really well. I know his expectation is for me to do it. And as a YouTuber who projects that gold is relatively straightforward if you follow a procedure, ultimately I've got to go and do it, haven't I? I've got to go and prove that this is possible. Good evening, Ollie. So this is the skin we will run when we actually turn into our own car. Gampy says I'm going to smash it. Does seem to be a logo missing. I wasn't sure whether JB had redone it. It doesn't matter for today. That's our passion wagon. So I definitely got to go and give myself a good thrashing at this. Definitely have. The wife is making wax melts. Well, there you have it. Good evening, Sleepless Kitty. Welcome. Have you join us? The balance where it should be. Let's just go and double check that JB hasn't done his thing. So if anybody isn't friends with JB, anybody doesn't know what JB does for the channel, he's pretty awesome, dude. Gives his time freely. Well, not in every case, I don't think, but he gives his time very, very well. No, it looks like it hasn't got the extra logo on, so it doesn't matter. You haven't got this car, go buy it. Is it available from Ford, or is it one of those from the Legend shop? I think it's a Legend shop. Let's go and look in the time trial, and to prove that I haven't actually touched the time trial or been near it, I haven't collected the cash from Thursday. As you can see, it's still there, ready to be plucked. Good evening, Scampy. Welcome. Yes, we're very good. There's my 2 million credits from Panorama. Top 4,500. Didn't want to go back to that one. Enjoyed it, but didn't want to go back. I was quite happy with where we got to. We've got 23 million credits again. Happy days. So it's Grand Valley South Reverse, which is the one that the direction that is so very, very difficult. But it's a really, really short track. So Jeddah, I'm going to use a rental to start with. Sam's top, he's actually pulled away a bit now from Big Popper. Big Popper, who was above Sam at one point. BB's there, Ollie's there. What is the gold time? Gold is a 1:22.35. Oh, look at that. There's lots of people in here. 22nd will get me into gold. Even JB's done it. Gibfish has done it. Olive's done it, look. Not wrong with that, Olive. Olive is on his way. He's checked with me whether I'm streaming tonight. Itch is in. The Ego's in. John Wedley. Ollie. BB Popper. Yes, all good. All good people at the top. All good people trying. So, I've got absolutely no idea what settings we're going to need, but we're going to make sure you guys know what I'm starting with. So settings will be Sport Softs. Well, that's kind of more than I'd hoped. You can't do anything with it, can you? So, gold is not a great problem. Okay. Scratch control 1, ABS on weak. Everything else off. Controller settings will be steering sensitivity 5. Green Sammy, welcome. Good evening, Olive. Force feedback max torque 7. Fast Fode, welcome. Force feedback sensitivity 7. So 122.35. Gear slamming is going to be the case. I think getting the car around that first corner is going to be interesting to get it slowed down without losing the back end. So I'm not going to look at the a 117.889. That's crazy mental. Let's give it a whirl. We can run laps, can't we? 3 gears only, is it? I'm assuming it revs out. No more gear. Oh la la. That's the first thing we always try and do. Is set a ghost. Wow. Okay. I didn't expect anything less, to be honest. Didn't expect anything less. But all you've got to do, folks, is let me find it, let me do it, let me struggle with it, let me display some emotion, and I'll get it done. Nice tune in the GTR. It's a relatively short lap once you get into it. There are no dramas. We'll only get a ghost when we've got the first lap done. Just going to try and get this to roll through this corner. Then we'll try and improve on it later. Got to slow it down, haven't I? Got to slow it down. It won't just roll through the corner. Okay. How are we going to get that to work? Not sure what Fast Fode's talking about there. I don't think I can change the diff settings. I can't change anything on this. Get this first corner worked out. Okay, I'm driving the time trial Fast Fode. autocorrect can be a right pain in the numpties, can't it? Nice and steady around there this time. Second gear on the lock. Yes, here we go. Now we'll get a lap in. Not particularly fast yet, but we'll get a lap in. And we'll start to beat this bad boy. We know we're going to need the help aids, I think. Counter steer, definitely. Good evening, Azza. Really doesn't want to go anywhere in third gear, does it, up this hill? Oh, so slow. Let's see if we can yeah, good on you. Those license videos, really enjoyed them. I didn't make new ones. Well, I did for the Masters, didn't I? I did the I streamed everything again. And there's a 25047, so we're 5 seconds off somewhere. Just tap the brakes. I hit the cone. Stupid. The cones weren't marking the edge of the course, you numpty. That's ridiculous. As we can see there, the times are coming down. Just got to get more legal laps, I guess. Oh, there's no change up. That's exactly what I was trying to do, was just change gear. I don't want this to spin out. Avoid the cones, boy. Had to sneak through them there. There's a lesson. Don't hit the curbs at all. The cones at all. There's no driver in the Ghost. That's really weird. Good evening, Tom. Welcome. I fully agree, Bald Eagle, on the drift missions. So 123.309, that's a legal one. Let's see if we can just get these brakes working correctly into this first corner. See if we can avoid these cones. We did that time. Can't hit those cones there either, can I? Try and keep the wheels as straight as possible. Don't run off onto the gravel next time. Really weird shadow underneath that car. Change up early. There we go. There's an interesting thing. Controller didn't work for me on the drift missions. Not at all. They were painful. Turbo boost with that short shift, wasn't it? Wowzers. That worked beautifully well. Maybe I shifted up too early there. The gear out of that corner works. Only a second or so to go now. See where we can find that sort of time. See if it's all about the braking. Not put the help aids on yet, but they might help. Okay, that was a mistake. Double shift. I didn't mean to double shift. I snatched at the wheel. So that means if I clear the cones out the way, I can probably run where those cones are, can't I? Which will save me having to turn left a fraction. Evening Scampy now on YouTube. Yes, about the Czar Scampy. Right, let's have another go. I don't want to change down out of third gear. I'm going to leave it in third gear. Oh, missed it. Wonder if leaving it in third gear here works as well. I was 0.3 up, and I'm gaining again. Interesting. Leave it in third gear. This can't work forever. On 20.8, so what, half a second away? I'm going to chunk it down to second here. Even though changing gears is probably detrimental, I just want to feel the boost. Not that there is any. The only real trick then is the first corner, which is the one that really is frustrating me. It's getting that into their right. He's just getting away, look. Just getting away. This will be a 120.6 something, I would suggest. 614. A little bit of maths there, just to demonstrate I've not got the lost the ability to do maths over the weekend. No, drifting is very difficult. I can tell you how to do it, my friend. Don't use the brakes. On the last drift mission, in The Sun Also Rises, I think it is, don't use the brakes at all. Yeah, I know that feel. Oh, we're gaining. This could be a 120.2, lap 11, 120.1. Is that gold then? Have we done it? No drama, no emotion. This could be a 119. And we'll have a look and see where we got to. Oh, I've just lost a little bit there. Just slid it on the brakes, didn't I? This won't be a better lap. That's a shame. Just lost it there on the ABS. It'll be better if we can improve on this again. No assist really required to get gold at least. Missed that cone just. It's a 10th down. See if we can get his final corner right this time. Where are we going to brake? We're going to brake at the 150. Shouldn't have changed down to second there, should I? That was a mistake. But we were very slow on the run in this time, so this should be the 119 we were looking for. There we go. A little bit behind this time. I overran it on the brakes through turn 1, didn't I? Ever so marginally. We'll go and take a look at the leaderboard then and see where lap 14 has put us. Or lap 13, as the case may be. Has it got us to top 10? Now begins the hard part, he says, yeah. Pretty much can feel it. There we go then. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see where that got us. 119.768, lap 14. 27 miles in. 119.4, so not too big on the optimal. 2.4%. That's gonna be okay. Oh, 11th. So what do we think's going to help us there? What do we think? Oh, did I hear a backfire in the valleys then? I don't have an issue with counter steer. The back end's not going to step out, but it is under braking, isn't it? So let's see if counter steer gives us anything to help us with the braking factor. I don't think it will. It might slow us down a little bit on acceleration, but it'll only slow you down on acceleration if it feels there's a requirement to stop it. As you can see, there's no flashing light down there. There was just one little hint. So we're good goal, 2.4%. So if we don't ever have to come back here again, I'll be happy. But just going to come round here on the gas. Got rid of them cones, I don't have to worry about them anymore. Oh yeah, I didn't change down a second there. That's a definite thing I need to do. I'm going to clear these cones out the way this time and see if I can use the road more this side. So if I clear them out the way, we'll get a red time now. I'm going to see if I can actually use more of that road. See if there's an opportunity to gain a little bit of line. We will see. We're already on a dumb lap, so doesn't matter. We're going to see how much of that line we can use to try and help with the turning into that final corner. If we can get up the friends lift some. Would have got a faster time against the Ghost, look. I can run a bit wider there, that's all right. Oh, I came off the throttle there. Like to leave a little bit of throttle in, I think. See if we can actually run a bit of width there. No, it makes us go red anyway, so it doesn't matter. More comfortable. We're up against the previous lap time. That's what the blue time indicator is. That was a 21.18. Okay. 19.769 is the best we got, so counter steer really helped bring the back end of the car in just then. Up to third early. Moving that cone has helped tremendously. Going to brake with a bit of range on that to try and let the ABS cut in just a wee bit. He's got away just a bit, hasn't he, that little fighter? So gold isn't tremendously difficult. You just have to learn to get that turn one under control. Ah! We'll probably not have the second lap here because of that bouncing off that wall. Yeah, turn one's the trick to getting gold. Get turn one right, and then we're going to have to work out what we've got to do. Yeah, we're going to be red lap all the way around this one, but we're going to experiment. A little bit of drift assist there. We've run a few laps around here in league races, so we have got to learn it. But it's not very long, so it shouldn't take you that long to get used to it. And if you played older versions of the game, you'll know this track anyway, because this is the old circuit with different scenery. They say, but it's not technically. It's a whole new track in my head. Very different to what I remember of the old circuit. Grand Valley was very different when it was in Tokyo. No, I agree, Tom. It's not the same track, but technically they want you to think it is, but it's not, as we know. Right, let's see if we can get a clean one in. I don't remember the turn one being the same. I remember that being a bit of a faster series of corners. And there was no undulation, there was no bridge, there was no elevation. I used to like the old circuit. The old circuit was good. That was one of the ones I did a 24-hour race on. Just keeping my machine on permanently. Last turn, yes, understood. Yeah, I was talking about the rotation we were going, so. Right, so this should be a 120 something. There we go. First time in 4 laps that we got it good. Feels good. Feels good. .119.595 optimal. Can't really gear slam from third to first, can you? Or can you? The car feels like it wants to wobble its butt all over the place. Is this going to be faster? 558, there we go. Improvement process. See what we can do this time. Going to brake as we come off the end of the corner. No, I didn't mean to turn into second. Oh well. No, I braked. I didn't mean to change down. That was purely, what do you call it? Muscle memory. Brake and change down. Brake and change down. Like driving GR3 cars, GR4 cars. Just use the engine braking as well. Can't do it in this car. Gotta remember. Here we can really get the car into there. I don't think I want to change to third that early, but we'll see. Run the tyre over that right hand side. We'll do it again. Feels fairly swift round the corners. It feels like it's got traction for nothing, really. So a 119.405 optimal. Interesting. Everything was slower that time, of course, because we wrecked it. Aaron doesn't like this one then. Oh, we went red there. Trying to find that extra second is going to be something else. I was not looking forward to doing this at all. Not looking forward to doing it at all, and I feel like I've tamed a bit of a beast, being able to get cold relatively easily. But it really is just about following the ghost. It's a totally different drive to anything else we drive, isn't it? You're playing the game in a different way against this one. Right, let's see if we can do it again. We're going faster through the line than we did last time. We know that. Went to third early there to see if we can pick up anything, but we're 4/10ths down, half a second down at this point. And that might be turn one doing that. We probably got turn one very, very well. We're gaining now. Half a second down. I don't think we're going to gain massively enough to make any difference, but we are gaining, which is always good. Need some moonshine and some bandits. Yeah. Get you some of the worst vodka in the world and get that down your neck. Although vodka doesn't taste anywhere near the same as Pachin or your moonshine, depending on where you're from. Moonshine's made from grain, isn't it, rather than Pachin, which is made from potatoes, and vodka's made from potatoes, so Or at least they say you can make vodka from potatoes. But just cutting that apex on the output of the second corner a little bit too tight. There ain't no fourth, amigo. There ain't no fourth gear. If there was a fourth gear, I'd use it. No, he meant use the fourth. Feel the fourth. That's what he meant. Use the fourth. Star Wars process. There ain't no fourth. Oh my lord. I lost the time there. Just losing time against my last lap there. Now we're gaining. Made some gains through there, but not now. Slipping back. Faster through the line though. Let's see if we can do that again. When we see the light at the end of the tunnel, that's when we change down to second. Losing it through there, aren't we? Look at the gain he makes there. That ghost was rapido, Domingo. Now we're gaining. Now we're gaining. Come on, boy. That's the way. It's going to pay off. Oh, I lost a load of chunk. Come on. Okay, got to gamble on this braking point here. When you see the light. No, not as quick. It really is. Crash it and hold on for dear life, isn't it? We are gaining. Dipped a toe in the sand there, that didn't help. Losing time up the hill this time. Gonna try and just run it a little bit under the brake, let it try and slide a little bit. There we go. There we go. I'm happy about a few tenths, but it's not tenths, is it? It's hundreds. That's down to 19.5. Got to improve this bit here. When you see the light, there we go. Get the back end moving a little bit. Just caught up for second. And losing it a bit. Oh, that change-up was rough, wasn't it? Oh, I saw the time ticking away and I've missed the gear change. Dipped a toe in the sand. That's not going to work for us. That's a shame. 1:19.259 on the optimal now. That's certainly improving. Just got to let this flow into this corner. Try and keep the speed on. I don't feel any coast and roll working. What took you 3 hours, Scampy? What were you doing? Circuit experience at Bathurst. Understood. It's a good one. It is a good one, that. It certainly is. 3 hours well spent, amigo. There's the line we need. I need to finish this lap. I want that as my ghost. Yeah, it's a good one, dude. It's a shame. I want this as my ghost. That was perfect, turn one. Perfect. Come on, I want this ghost. Keep it on the black stuff. Don't put a toe in. Come on. I want this ghost. No, come on. Give it me back. Come on. Ah, oh, such a shame. That would have been awesome to have that as a ghost. I can't do that again, can I? That was all about the change down. Oh, cut the apex too much. That went red. Such a shame. That's the last thing you do, Scampster. You never throw your wheel. It's expensive to replace. You love it. I can imagine, Ollie. 118 looks a long way away. I don't see the help aid that's going to help me here. I don't think there is one. I think it's all about, well, getting up the hill from Bathurst the hardest. It is. Once you've worked out the rhythm and the line, and you can move it to any car, you'll really benefit from doing that time trial. It's really tough, the Bathurst one, but it is. It's worthwhile doing it because you're going to learn so much. And the next time you go there, you'll take all that experience with you, and you'll reap rewards. You really will. Right, I need to really get my nose into this. Oh, just flicked it. Oh, what a bean flicker. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I haven't done it again. I could go and do it. We're doing the time trials now. So we're doing the circuit experience reruns. So we will get there and we will do it. Once I've done North America, we'll head off somewhere else. Look how much the car turned then on the brakes as we went into second gear. There's got to be a clue about getting the car turned and getting it stable. Get this car going faster, you've got to get it turned quicker. Turning quicker, we'd normally use the curbs or turning on the brakes. So maybe I've done myself a disservice by turning on counter steer, but the counter steer is helping. It's helping stabilise turn one big time. So turn 3 just went a little bit faster. Well, sector 3. When we see the light, we brake. As we come out of the tunnel, we change to second. Back on the gas. I'm wondering if I should keep it in third out the tunnel. Changing gear there really doesn't hurt, so it really doesn't help. So I'm going to leave it in third gear. Coming out of the tunnel. We're not gaining on this ghost just yet. No, we are now a fraction. A diddly bob. Come on. Trying to remember what Steve said about letting the car slow itself down rather than, well, you've got to use the brakes, I know that, but turn slightly before braking to make it turn quicker. Yeah, it's not. I'm trying to brake that in a straight line. I'm going to leave it in third. Trying to remove the lag from the gear shifts. Quarter of a second down, it's not helped. Clip the wall, not too good. We were down anyway. Putting a nice black line across that corner of that curb. I'm enjoying that. Leaving tyre marks where we've been. Brake, then turn to keep it stable. Yeah. Third gear seems to work through there. Doesn't seem to be any sort of faster way. I'm going to stick with what I think I was doing earlier, which is brake when you see the light and then change down to second as you come out the tunnel. I over-braked there a wee bit, I think. Oh, we did okay. We did okay. We got that. That's a purple. Losing it just there. See if we can gain some of that time back now. Up the hill. Here we go. Now we don't want to lose it round this corner, so let's just back on the gas as early as possible. Oh, and we're losing handfuls. Look at that. So Okay, there's a life lesson. Let's try that again. We've done it once. Let's do it again. A 119, 142 optimal. We've got loads in this. We broke a lot earlier that time. And we lost a bit with the gear change on the corner, which is a shame. Need to press enter, JB. I can't read what you typed. The right-hander at 38 seconds. As far left as you can, then turn left and brake. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't even know where I am at 38 seconds. No idea. 33 seconds. No idea. I'm not even looking at time. The right-hander that I'm doing in second gear. Do you think I can steal more? Lost a chunk there changing gear, didn't I? Holy jamoly. Gaining a bit. This. Okay. I think I know what you mean. The message has got through eventually. It's worked its way through my synapses. Oh, losing it now. Look, that final corner is just doing me in. I was 2/10 up. Such a shame. Okay. I've got first corner, second corner, third corner nailed. Gone red, I can't take it anymore. I've got to keep it where it was. That's a shame. I was on a real good one there. I don't need to be cutting that corner anymore. Not to worry. Oh, I can't read all that. I'm still working the process, chaps. Let me work it. I'm still finding the gaps. So, I'm going to brake when I see the light. I'm going to change to second as we come out of the tunnel. It tends to put a bit of movement on the car, so let's see if we can just work that 2/10. There's so much text going on, I can't keep up with that hand drive. Especially if it's about how to drive it. I'm not ready for info yet, chaps. I'm still working on it. Can't get that final corner right. Just keep hacking away, it'll be fine. Faster this time. I didn't think I'd ever repeat turn one, but I've managed to do it again. Oh, there we go. I feel like I want to keep that gear on. I'm losing so much time against the Ghost there. Now we're gaining. Come on. Ah, oh, just lost a handful. Right, the left-hander just after the corner Jason's talking about. You need to keep the left foot planted, but change up to third early, about 2/10. That's why I'm losing the time up there. Okay, yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. I'll change up earlier. See the light. Ah. I made the time as well there. Let's just try up to third early, keeping it planted then. I know Sam knows the truth, so... Oh, it does. It turns the car. But it slows me down a bit. But I guess I'm going to gain here with the boost. Leaving it to rev out is why I'm losing it here. I've not got the higher revs to go up the hill. That'd be why. Look, yeah, we are gaining. Look, that'll make the difference. That'll make the difference. So we're going to work on that now. Don't need any more info, guys, till I got that sorted. That answered the question as to why I was losing it up that final straight. So going to work it all the way round to the 3/4 point, and then we'll go from there. Ouch! I tried to steal off a little bit more than I can chew there, didn't I? I did. Get back into the process. I think I need to change up early there as well. I think that's where I'm losing. I think if I come out of that corner and change up, I think I'll be good. Does churn a little bit better when you're on the old gear change. Ooh, blown that. Oh yeah. Let's hope we don't get a red lap this time. Here we go then. I hope to be driving down this road, or the actual road in California, on the 22nd or 23rd of December. We won't try this through any of the tunnels though, if there are tunnels. Lost a little bit there, probably changed up too early, probably have to do it after the corner. It swung a little bit on me there. I'm hoping to be gaining the gas up the hill here. Oh, we slowed a bit. No, we kind of got that wrong, didn't we? We're attacking that too hard. Let's just take it another go. We'll get it. We will get it. We will. We've been faster than that through there without being told how to go faster through there, which is the frustration. We just lost it at the end of the circuit, so let's keep going. I don't know what hit the sand means. Am I supposed to drive on the sand or miss the sand? But I'm supposed to hit the sand. I know I hit the sand, but am I supposed to hit the sand? It goes red every time I try and cut. I'm supposed to miss it. That's what I'm trying to do. I knew I hit it. I said that when I hit it. Very confusing when you only type half a message. Which I suppose is the fun part of the audience, because it winds the shit out of me. But don't worry about it. I'll get it. I'll sort it. I know what I'm trying to do. It does wind me up, but don't worry about it. I'm starting to get angsty again. Don't want to. I'm enjoying it. Trying to enjoy it. I'm cool with it. So, coming through the tunnel. We're going to see the light and brake. We're gaining, which is good. I felt the car stagger then, and I also felt the car really slow, but I'm hoping we're going to start the gain up the hill here. Now, we were 0.7 or something at the top of here when we got it last time, and lost it all in this final corner, so there's that 0.7, and we've lost it all again. We've just done it. Just done it for the first time, and now we've got to improve on that. Keep it off the sand. I can't get that final corner at all, can I? It's down to 1:19.082, the optimal. Now we're gaining. No, we're not. 1:19.199. Come on. I knew I'd got the line wrong in there. Too aggressive into there. Got first turn one wrong. It's really the hill climb starts here. That's where the run up the hill starts. And it's so much easier if you get wider where those cones were. So much easier. I don't like that final turn. I'm doing something wrong there. Yeah, still miles off Ollie. Miles off Ollie. 2/10 is a long way. Miles away. Change up before you enter the corner for the ball benefit. I'll read that again in a minute. It's too much. Oh, it turns so much easier. Done it is slower. It is slower. Good job, Sam. I'll read that going down the final straight. Car feels slower if you change up, but it gives you more time. Bogged down, yeah. Okay, understood, understood. So changing up earlier is key. It's the same with that third corner exit as well, I think. I need to change up before I turn into that left-hander. So if I'm beginning to see the light, that's when we brake. I'm not supposed to change down, but we'll take the drift. We messed this one right up at the start, so let's just carry on back to the start and we'll try again. 61 mile an hour is the optimal change point. 61 mile, I don't know when that is. Just tried to change up to fourth. There ain't no fourth. 1:19.082 optimal. I went down to second way early then, and I get it spinning. Ah, never good. I've forgotten the process. 35 laps in. Took us 14 laps to get gold. I think I need an update. An update? I think I need a drink. I'm not watching the fastest dude. Not by any chance. Not gonna watch the fastest guy. I just need to stop changing down when I'm braking. It does my head in that my brain is hardwired to a change down when I start to brake in. think I probably need to use second gear on that final corner, just to bring it in. But again, I'm not working on that part of the circuit, so we'll think about that later. Need to get this cut a rug here. Going a bit earlier for T1. Take a tighter line. So before I see the light, or just as I see the light, I've been waiting for the entire tunnel entrance. That's been what's worked for me. But so far, not improving at all. Just not getting it right. I'm more disturbed the fact that the Ghost doesn't have a driver. Just losing hands over fist. I'm not I'm waiting for the 61 thing has confused the hell out of me. I'm waiting for the 61, but it's right on the corner of the corner. Right on the apex of the corner, and it's trashing my time. I don't understand. Too much information now. I don't have a clue. I'm still trying to work out the last lot. I don't know. I don't need to work on T1 as well as the run up the hill. T1's fine way I'm doing it, so trying to work on too much. That's gone red. I don't know why that's gone red. Did I hit the wall as it was going through the tunnel? Probably. I know Az said something, but I can't focus on it to read it. It's disappeared. Apologies, Az. I can't... I know I can't see it. It's gone. Yeah, absolutely a ghost, Kitty. It wasn't Az that said it, it was JB. Last T1 was great. I don't remember. I don't remember what I did. I'm gonna wait till I see the light, then hit the brakes. Come out down to second as I come through the turning. I can do the 61 mile an hour thing there, and it's giving me benefits here. But the 61 mile an hour thing here isn't giving me anything. I've lost. I was blue before I did the change up. I don't know what's going on there. I don't understand. No, it's a red lap anyway, so... Where did it go red? Was that the one where it ran red through the tunnel? Yeah, probably. I don't know what I did. Don't know what happened. I probably cut that apex too hard. Don't know. There we go. Now we've got to try and work this out again. Losing time again. See if we can now gain on it. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to get faster through here because I'm just getting slower and slower. Losing so much time out of this corner. I was +1, the +001. Okay. Gotta keep trying that. Gotta keep trying that. Gotta make it. Gotta make it right. No chance of any purple sectors there. Ooh, just should have changed up earlier, I think, and I probably should have took the slowdown. I don't know. I don't know what the scenario is, but maybe need to slow down earlier for the final corner and try and pick up an earlier acceleration there, maybe. I'm going to try braking on the 200 for the final corner. That's what I'm going to try and do. 200, 175 rather than wait for 150. See if we can pick up some pace through there. So second for the final corner. Thanks, Sam. Just nailing it. It's just getting it right. That's the... It's all in there. It's just... Lost 1.15 there just because of the gear change. That's ridiculous. Click it down. It's got to be quicker. I just got there late. It's actually accelerating. Yeah. My left knee's now killing me. .44 continuous laps. The optimals now hit a 118. I hope I haven't put that on the track. $100 marker on the last turn. Let's have a practice. Let's see if the 100 marker feels good. Yeah, optimal's there. Thank you, Neil. Welcome to the channel tonight, Neil. Got all the tools, yeah. Bad workman always blames his tools. Smashed it already. Trying. 100. No, I can't do 100 on the final corner. That's trashed my next lap. Got to sail round for a red lap again. 100's too late. I'm going to brake on the 200 for the final corner. Keep rolling the third gear. See if I can just pick it up. Like I say, I'm still... What was set? Oh yeah, probably. When I saw the 100. No, I'm not changing. I'm not changing the final corner. Not changing. Resist the temptation to mess something else up. I know it's slow, but... Might as well chuck it in, hadn't we? It was going to be a red lap anyway. I feel like coming out and getting a new Ghost. Something to chase. I don't understand this bit here. 71, 61 there. Lost the front end. Rubbish. Just too wide at 60. Let's trash the next lap. Too slow through the start finish. Had to lift. I need to change up before I turn in, surely. But then I'm at 45, 50 and it's just not gonna, it's gonna bog. So I'm gonna leave it till after the corner because it's just not working changing gear on 61. Maybe my speed into the corner is wrong to hit 61. Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe I need to be carrying more speed through the corner before it. Maybe that's what it is. Let's see if I can carry some more speed into there. That might give us the advantage because I've been trying to really cut that corner and it's not been working for me. Pal. Oh, lost it. Bogged. I went from 57 blue to 141 red. That's terrible. Changing up on the apex is wrong. I've got to change into the corner, I think. But then again, I'm saying change up after the corner. I don't know what to do. It's mental. can't even catch my ghost, whereas I used to be able to catch my ghost. Now I'm catching the ghost. Yeah, I've been trying to make myself go faster because I'm losing time through there. I'm going from blue to red. So I thought I was coming in too slow, coming off the... Well, I was finishing the corner too slow. I cut that apex too much, trying to be too slow. Come on, you knobhead. Lost it all up the hill. I don't know what Sam said. Okay, I'll try that. Press enter, JB. Can't read what you've said, JB. You need to press enter, JB. Never crashed there before. Bit late, JB. Can't cut the grass there. Can't cut the sand there. I've got to keep it on the tarmac, and therefore that means I've got to come in slower, as Sam said. If I put it on the sand, the back end slides. Good night, Olive. Yeah, I think you've gone fast enough to get gold, amigo. A 1:19.743 is good enough. That's half a second past, mate. That's where you need to be. Right, let's try. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, and if the room sounds a bit hollow, if the microphone sounds like it's echoing a bit tonight, that's because I'm in an empty room. I've cleared out all of my drum kit, it's all gone. All of my drum kits are now up in the loft, everything. Oh, somebody's shouting a wazza on the old... I'm not sure what is going on in Twitch. Playing public, yes, this is live stream, sir. Welcome. I can't read that. Imaru Taku. Welcome, first time chat. It's... No, sir, I'm doing the time trial. It's not live racing. Hi, Emma. Yeah, it's I'm doing the time trial, so it's against the ghost. Interesting. I guess that's not aimed at me. I guess that's just aimed at the fact that I'm not doing a public lobby, is it? Maybe you're just testing the old bot out. Maybe, I don't know. Right, we've lost focus. Let's see if we can get this back. Trying to understand the process for this corner now. Tense doesn't look a hell of a long way, but it actually is, isn't it? Where is that time? What have I got to do to just get that right? No! 54 laps. Jesus Christ. I remember it being 34. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. That sounds like a new... Oh, Sam followed me on Twitch. Well, thank you, Sam. Welcome to the Twitch side of things. Twitch is a much quieter world. Unless Scampy's in there, of course, and then he's normally abusing the bot. But Imar's just been doing that, so... Oh, there's cones everywhere. Scampy gifted a tier 1 sub. Scampy, you're superhuman. Thank you very much. Sam will love that. Oh, that ruined that, didn't it? Just reading the old chat. Congratulations, Tom. Well done. Something's going on my phone. The breaking when you see the light. It reminds me of a song by, I think it was Creedence Clearwater Revival. beginning to see the light was what was going through my head. It was an hour ago that my phone popped up that I haven't read. Oh dear. Best just check that in case it was something critical. Oh no. Oh, it is tips. I think Mr. Ridley's trying to give me some tips on this. After the straight, keep it in third. When braking, the car will be more stable. Hug the outside curb, don't let off the gas and start turning at the 100 metre. I think Mr. Ridley's been watching. He's found a different place to give me some tips from. Here we go. Lots of time in T1. You need to press enter, Neil. I can't read that. I think it says you were up almost 2/10, but I can't be sure. Yeah, well, I really love that corner, the one that Tom's talking about there. There's one corner where I can't get the brake point right. It's after the second tunnel down the hill. I genuinely think I've got the braking point for that, but with what Tam's telling me, I'm trying to brake earlier, but I'm so fixated on the braking point I've got, I can't get there. So whilst I'm sat there, Neil's 100% right. I know there's 2/10 in turn 1, but I can't nail the line that gets me that. So as I come down here, I'm going to try not to mount the curb on the left-hand side. I'm going to try and hug it to the right, and then I'm going to, as soon as I see the light, I've changed down. I was concentrating on... I've kept it live. There's me. Straight back to the routine of changing down as soon as I brake. I've got to stop that. There's cones all over the road that's going to lose me my time. See, have I got to brake on the 200 to get it into there? Maybe the 200 is the right point. Maybe that is right. But Neil's right. There is more time for me in T1. I can be up there, and every time I beat that, I screw it. So, I can nail it. I know I can. Are you just trying to buy friends, Scampy? Well, it works. It does work. Yeah, it's muscle memory. That's what it is. Let's try it again. Keep off the curb. Brake. I missed it. I was going too quick. Screwed it. I'm going to clear these cones whilst I'm on a dead lap. 200. $200's not working. It's got to be earlier. Before the 200 is what I've got to set in my brain. Let's see if I can chase this up the hill. Yeah, exactly what I said, Tom. Yeah, we are thinking alike. I think I've just screwed turn 1 as well. 200 but turn in later. Okay. Don't know how that's going to work. Don't know how that'll work. Don't know how my brain will make sense of that. Yeah, I knew I'd screwed turn 1, the final turn, so we're just going to practice that now. Cones are out of the way. I don't know how that... Okay, so we're gaining out the final corner again, that's good. Nah. Nah. Got that all wrong. Need to work on that. It's going to be 86 laps again, folks. We're going back to Goodwood. Bogged down too much there. An 18. I didn't have a goal time, but now I've got to here, an 18 really is a goal for me, I think. Gold is normally where I want to get to. Honestly, beat Big Papa, that'll be my goal. I'll be open about it this time. I really don't understand this combination of corners now. I've had to change what I'm doing. I can't make head and a tail of what I've got to do. The gear change thing is screwing my head up. I can't get the car to feel right coming out there. I'm just going to go back to basics and just keep slamming it, see what I can do. I can't find any rhythm through there, and it's doing me in. So I'm just going to start the process again and see if I can just improve a little bit. It's all too much going on now. I've got things I need to sort out in turn 1. I'm trying to sort things coming out the tunnel down the hill through 5 and 6. I've now got to sort out the final turn, so I'm just going to go back to what I was doing just to try and get some stability. Losing 0.15 of a second coming out there every lap. I feel like I want to stay in third gear through that corner all the way, because it's the gear change that's losing me time, and it's probably because of trying to wait for the 61 miles an hour, and I'm casting my eyes down from where they normally sit and watch to on the speedo. It's such a tremendous, difficult thing to do when you're used to a certain thing, and then you have to look away. I don't drive by the speedo. I don't drive by the rev counter. I drive by what I see and hear and feel. And that's something I need to change. I know that. I need to adapt and adjust how that's going to work. But the line's so wrong through there. Ah, yes. Lung packets. Get that cone off the road. I think I'll miss that cone where it is there, won't I? There it is. I want to come out there. And I don't want to be turning when I change gear because the car's not accelerating when I'm turning. I want to be changing gear when I'm on the power, but not less than 61 mile an hour. Because the car doesn't want to change gear, it'll bog. I think, and Sam's already told us that. So, I've got to find a different way into that corner. And it doesn't feel right braking before the 200 and waiting to turn in. It just feels like I've slowed down way, way, way too much. And then I'm just not in the right position. The car's bogged down way too much. Let's see. I don't know how to change that when I come through there so quickly. Bogged down massively there. Should have changed it way earlier. I let my foot off the brake that time. Yeah, changing up early isn't going to do it. I'm going to wait till after the corners now when I change up. So after 61 mile an hour, after I've exited the corner, that's what I'm going to do. And then I can go back to my own way of taking that previous corner. We'll see. I've been stuck at this for 30 plus laps. Hit the curb, the cones. I moved them out of the way as well. Bastards. Spun the car. Ah. I thought I got that right through that corner as well that time. We are gaining on the go, so that's a good indicator. Well, we were until I opened my gob. Gaining on the Ghost as well, which is what we want to see. Right, let's see what we can do this time. We changed down way early, didn't we? Still losing the same amount of time when I do that. What did I get right that lap to do that? What did I get right? No idea. Overthinking it. Absolutely overthinking this. Cones again. I can't believe it's a short shift car with 3 gears. But it is. I managed to stand a cone up and hit the cones again. Just going slower and slower and slower and slower and slower. Stuck in this stupid rut. Trying to do something that isn't natural, that isn't where I'm comfortable. I'm going to try and leave it in 3rd gear all the way through turn 1. I'm going to leave it in 3rd gear through here. Clipped it. And I know it's slow, but I'm just trying to slow the car down and just drive the line I want to drive at the speed I want to drive it at, and then we'll try and make it faster. We're going to try and drive the line rather than try and do everything at once. Just try and break it down to its components, and then we'll do the other stuff. And I know we're incredibly slow, but I don't suppose I'm in the top 10 yet, so we've just got to keep plodding away. How did that go red? Doesn't matter, does it? I wish I could launch this thing off this cliff. Losing time all the time. Closer than I've been in a long, long time. We were up as well then. We were actually up by plus 1.0. We were a whole, well no, 0.10. We were a whole 10, a whole 100th up. And we worked that out from like 0.14 back at the start where we are now. We actually improved over the uphill section, so we got something right. It's coming out that corner much more turned, isn't it? So it is about that braking point into that right-hander. I know we're behind again, but it's positivity that we need. We haven't had any positives for a long time. Gaining. So second gear into that final corner. Braking on the 150, dropping down to second. Trying to hit the third gear for the acceleration. That'll do something different. 19.5. We haven't moved that optimal for a long time. Shame. Just getting back to where we were. Slid it too wide round the exit there. Just going to keep my foot on the brake longer there. Lost a massive chunk of time there, didn't we? Yeah, knew I was going to borrow too much there. Felt it in my water. Well, we're not. We are gaining. We're gaining, but not quick enough. That lap was just superhero status, wasn't it? We're not gaining quick enough. We are gaining, but we're just not going to knock it off. That was probably the best I'm going to be able to do. I think I've hit the wall. I don't think I can get it through this track any better. I think we're definitely gold. Don't have to come back here and slave away at this to gain anything, but I think we're there. No idea what time it is. I know we've been an hour without going back to... We've probably been an hour and 20 minutes without going back to the leaderboard. I would like to see an 18, but I just can't see where I'm going to get it. For all the things I've tried to do, all the places I've tried to go to, all the advice I've tried to take on board, I just don't see where there's any sort of improvement. Whatever I gain through turn 1, I lose by turn 3. And if I get into turn 5 with any gain, I've lost it by turn 5. Maybe I just need to slow it all down again and just rethink the process. Take a gentleman's break, go back and look at the start time, get rid of my ghost, start with a new ghost, see if we can do it properly. It seemed to bog down there at 61. Didn't seem to want to go. As soon as we make that right-hand turn there, it always loses against the ghost. Yep, we're going to call it there for this one. I'm not going to call it for the... I'm going to start again with a new ghost. and try and challenge that ghost. So best time of 1:19.199. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? We did 143 miles on that stint and a possible 1:18.975, which we did a long, long time ago. Let's see where we are. No, yeah, I'm glad I've saved that. I'll be back in a moment. Forgive me, I didn't realise how much I was busting to go to the gents. So it's just about to go 11 o'clock. We've got to come all the way out or we won't have a ghost, so... Hook it up and you'll have a 1:18.8. I think I will, Neil. I think you're right. It's just getting it right. Tom says he's just tried his best. I think that means hit the peak. Yeah, I honestly feel that's exactly where I am. I honestly feel I've hit my peak as well. I don't think I've any talent left to get to that. I know I've demonstrated that I've done it at various points, but I generally know. I guess you feel you know when you've done your best. I think there is more in it. Let's go and have a look at the friends list now, and we can spin them as well tonight. Get them rid of them. That's another week down the road, isn't it? Have a look in Legends cars just a moment, just to break my brain off and give it a chance of a rest. Oh, the F50's back in. Still nothing for me to purchase. The Strassen Versen's back in. Or some good cars to buy. The Cobra. Oh, I do like it in red. I haven't got one in red. I've got one in black. Yeah, I think I'm going to ban somebody from Twitch. Definitely. Could be my first person I'm going to ban. I've only got 2 people banned so far on YouTube. We're going to start the ban list. However, we'll move on. More time for other people than I have for them. Right. Swearing. At me. Okay, so we made it to 7th. Okay. 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 That's interesting. That's interesting. I didn't think I got that far. I thought it was still just outside the top 10. Okay. Yeah, bot did its job in this case. I'm 1,009th. Oh, top 1,000. That's all right. There could be. I haven't chosen to use the car from my garage yet, but there could be an advantage. Wider wheels, wider track, aero. Not that this thing's got any aero, but there could be an advantage to using your own car. We weren't able to choose the colour of this thing, was it? Because we'd have to look to see down the list who's used their own car. Managed to keep it off the wall. I changed down way too early, didn't I? I haven't got any human moderators in Twitch. All done by bot. Oh, the cones are back. Oh, that's fine. I'll live with the cones. Oh, I'll do that after the stream. Gamster. Oh, what's an absolute kerfuffle butt. So I don't actually know whether he was swearing at me. But when I replied that I wasn't hosting a public server and I was replacing online, he responded with SOB. And for whatever reason, and I don't know why he would want to, obviously doesn't know what the chuff's going on, because why would you... You'd know somebody was driving a time trial, wouldn't you, if you joined a server that said running time trial? You'd know what he was doing. And then purely because he wants to come and run online on a Twitch streamer, well, there's only one place he's going to go. Because I know he's not still watching. I did it again, I changed down, I'm just useless. I'm an absolute nut job. Need to get my head right. That's an awesome ghost to have. I can't beat that ghost now. I'm afraid he's only going to last one lap. Had to lift. I should have revved it out a little bit. It's a shame I'm going to lose this ghost. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Frustrating. I wonder if it's worth changing to my own car. I wonder if it is. Getting the positives is helping my brain again. Only 2/10 off my best, so coming back on the positives is feeling good. Oh, I screwed that, didn't I? Got that last corner so wrong. And I don't know why. Losing it a bit because I had to make a second turn against those cones. I was going to clear those cones right out. $119,201 on the optimal. Just outside my best so far. That was ruined, wasn't it? Changed up way too early. See if I can get this better. How did I not hit those cones? I don't know how that avoided them. I really don't. Wowzers. That was a wild slide through there. Back to the same process of being so close but not just being able to nail it. It's threading that needle. I know there's people 2.5 seconds a lap quicker than me, but they can't hit the curbs on the outside corner. Okay. Wonder what this is like on an auto gearbox. Whether it works well. Because it'll change up at the point you want it to change. I wonder. But it won't change up at the point you want it to change, will it? Because it'll be set by the process. I could change to auto in the settings, but I'd only get what the auto settings would be from the actual gearbox. I wouldn't be able to adjust the change time, would I? If I don't get anywhere close on this next lap, I'm going to change to my own car. See if that brings any sort of rosiness to the process. The right gear change around that corner did the business, didn't it? Lost a tenth through the gear change there again. Does my head in. I got it so right on that lap before. This time just didn't get it right. Ah, rubbish. Rubbish. Stick by what we've said. Fastest lap of that one wasn't any better, was it? No. Where does that put us? 23:19. Hey, 23:19. Back in. I wonder why I can't select that then. Is that tyres? Sport softs. $179, 115 kilogram. What's up with that car? What's up with it? Been done to it. Normal suspension, normal gearbox. Already selected it. What's that mean? Do I not have to select a car and I can just go through? Never had that happen before. What does that mean? Oh, I see. I see. I see. Yes, Neil. I see. I see. Already selected it. I got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Brain not there at all. I thought it was stopping me from choosing it. Right. I see. Right. We've dropped another place. There's nothing adjusted, is there? No. No aero. Nothing we can do with any of that anyway. But we can go and change the width of the wheels and tyres, can't we? We can make it wider track. We can... You can see if things are different. No, well spotted, Neil. Thank you. Car feels different. Half a second to go. This should be faster. Boom. It's only a tiny improvement, but it's done wonders for my morale. Makes it much easier to brake into that final corner, whatever the difference is between that car and this car, just so much easier. He says. We're about to mess with. Right. I'm going to just go and make some changes now. I'm gonna try and prove what Tom suggested. Is there any advantage using the car from the garage? And I said, well, we can do some bits and pieces, can't we? So let's go and do those bits and pieces that we believe we can do anyway. Let's see what it changes. So the wheels we've owned, we've got those equipped, which are American racing wheels. Let's be ridiculous. So we've got standard size, but we've got a wider rim. So we're going to look for a wheel that's got a wider offset. Thing actually looks. No. No. So nothing's got a wider stance there. Only standard offset. Do you think that's limited to the car? Or do you think that's modern look rims? Do we think that's limited to the vehicle, I wonder? I'm looking for a wide offset rim. I think it's gonna be limited, isn't it, to effectively what we've got. So if that's the case, then owned wheels, we'll put the same wheel as what we've got on now. and we will put on the wide. So we've got a bit more grip at the back. Obscene, isn't it, on a 19-inch rim? It looks a bit ridiculous. Let's take the middle one. Let's see if that actually changes anything. See. Then we'll just have a sneaky look and see who's actually used the standard car in the list. I guess a few people have tried this. Out of it. Don't know why that shot off up there. Gotta change the tyres again. Have a look. So Sam used the standard car. Rapids used own, standard, own. So everybody virtually has used a custom car except for two. And of course Sam just being ahead of Rapid, just a fraction. There's not a lot in it. But let's see if this changes the car at all. Look, what was limited to the car? Camps. He was 13th. Ah, oh, sorry mate, I didn't see you. I wasn't looking to run down, and I should have. I should have run down the list and said who was where. The offset, yeah. It is limited to the car by the looks of it. You can't choose there isn't a wider wheel available. We've just got wider rims. Gonna see if it affords us any more grip, any more speed. We did it in 4 laps, didn't we, to beat the time, to go 1:19.171. We should be able to do it again with wider rims. Sorry mate, sorry. I need to be more aware, don't I? I need to be more of a YouTuber, Twitcher friendly streamer dude that cares more about his viewers than his own performance. That's what it's got to be about. We know that, I'm just rubbish at it. Feels it, I've just got to drive it correctly. It feels slower, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. 4 or 5 laps time, we'll know. We did that last time, a 1:23.18 when we got out. No, the streamer dude is obsolete. The streamer dude needs an audience. That's the point. It'll come. It'll happen. So 1:19.879. That's on just lap 2. Let's see if we can keep it going. Just the car itself feels like it's not got the same engine in it as the rental. I don't think I need to change the oil at all. Half a second to go. Oh, I changed up a bit sharp there, didn't I? After the 61. But it's not a problem. We'll get across the line now and we'll set another time. We know we can come out that final corner quicker, so 3/10 away. One-handed through there. Messed that up. Really on the edge through that first turn. Bogged down there, didn't it? I wasn't looking down at the speedo. I was concentrating more on getting the line right. I could feel it was wrong. Twonk. Got that corner right as well. not as easily drivable as the last setup, as the standard car. It only took 4 laps to get within touch of, well, and to beat the previous time. But I think it goes to prove that my limit is just where it seems to sit. Yeah, we seem to be about there. We're not gonna make a massive inroad, I don't think. Yeah, I think it is, but I honestly thought there was more, and Neil pointed out an obvious place there was more, and I could see it. But every time I got to within touching distance of that more, I was screwing it up further on, and then the guidance that Sam gave all seemed perfectly valid, but I just couldn't work with it. It just doesn't work for me. I don't see how the advice he gave actually works. It doesn't. And I know I could go and watch a lap, or I could go and watch somebody else. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I just don't know how to do it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute. And that comes down to my ability. That comes down to my lack of understanding, or my pig-headedness to try and do it myself. So 1.5 seconds off the top. I can't watch him, mate. I don't want to watch him. I don't want to watch him. I just don't want to. I have no interest in what he does to go that fast. I just want to improve myself, and I don't want to go and watch those fast guys. It'll break me. It will make me not want to play the game. It really will. I have no passion to watch somebody who's obviously got it and understands it. I don't something in my head says don't do it. Just pig-headed ignorant person, that's what it is. I'll be able to watch it, but I still won't be able to do it. I'm going to go and change the tyres again. We've got 12 minutes. That wasn't faster, was it? 9/34th. 1.63% away. Oh, I thought that was 2.4. Okay. 117.89. Yeah, I just... trying to work out a better explanation of what it is. It's like wall riding. I know I can wall ride to go faster, but I don't want to do it. You know? You probably can't wall ride anything here, but Right, let's see what having a smaller tyre wall does. Let's see if the car slides more. Let's see having a bigger wheel, which is, in effect, with a bigger wheel, you've got a larger rolling radius. You've got a bigger mass to actually rotate. So it'll take more torque to turn the wheels. Effectively, this car should go faster, but it should take longer to get there. In principle. Because it's got a bigger rolling radius, so therefore once it gets there, it should be better. But it'll take it longer to get there. In principle. If it follows the correct physics, that is. It might be harder to turn, because a bigger tyre would make it harder to turn. We'll just do 4 laps, see where we get to, see if it gives us any more. Oh, we did the stupid thing. I don't know why I do it. I know I've not got to do it. Let's repeat all that again. You know. Do all that again. I've done it again. Tired, I think. The end of night, innit? Tired. It's harder to get into the corners. It's harder to slow down. Just held it. It's going to be an ace ghost coming round this final corner and getting down to the start finish. It's going to look absolutely ace going around that first corner with him 0.9 seconds ahead. So by the likes of it then, we're going to slide more with the narrow wall tyres on, the shorter wall, the not so tall wall tyre. Which is actually what should happen. You should slide more. I want to go and put the big heavy wall tyres on now. I'll put the 15s on. Go for maximum sidewall. See what happens. Could have done this earlier rather than thrashing around for an hour trying to find something I can't do. But life lesson. I'll definitely not go faster with these tyres, I don't think. Harder to spin the wheels up, I must admit. It feels harder for the car to get a bit lively on acceleration. Not that this car ever does, but that shadow is really weird. Yeah, I think we've proved that the car slides so much more. Nothing exhilarating in that. So 0.028 of a second gains you 30, 40 places. That's interesting. 4 minutes left of the witching hour, but don't mind rolling over just a couple of seconds. 15-inch, go to wide, install. 3 days. We can spin the tickets tomorrow. You're back in the office, scamps. We're just in a not sleeping moment. Tomorrow. So you're having a not sleeping moment at home. Or you're just getting into ready. You're tuning. Oh, why have I come out of there? You're getting tuned up for tomorrow. Stay up late. Sleeping in the morning. That one. Normally up this late. Oh, cool. Right, we're on the 15-inch rims now then. We don't know what we started on, so this might be a moot point. The 17's got us the fastest time, so maybe the 15s were what we were on to start with. I don't know. No way of knowing, you know. Because when you go in to look at the tyres, you don't know what size rims are on it. It doesn't tell you. I could end up just a little bit narrower through there, which would be good. We've just been a couple of laps in. Doesn't feel like the car wants to go any faster. Oh, it turns better. Comes out the corner better there, at least. Going on form without a ghost, this should be a 20. Aaron Lofthouse became a member. Thank you very, very much, Aaron. Left that too late. Christian Nielsen became a member. Kurt Redmond became a member. Wow. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I know. Kurt's up for 7 times member. Adrian Nielsen is up for 3 times. And Az is up for 3 times on Season Racer. So I can't see any of the reason why they've just arrived at bang on midnight, but thank you very, very much, gentlemen. It's appreciated. Thank you. Very kind, very generous. I'm just going to start this lap again, because that took me by surprise. I don't know whether they're... I've got to take it at face value that those guys have just made themselves renewed members. That's brilliant. Thank you. It's just very strange, bang on midnight, when I get no notification in the chat, when I normally do. But Kurt Redmond has just come up there as the latest member, so thank you very, very much. It's appreciated. Your continued support is always gratefully received. Good night, Tom. Your only 119 was a red lap. That's such a shame. Still a great effort, though. You should have gold. You should keep gold with the time you've got, I think. Just clip that tyre. Or just... tyre? Just clip that curb. No, not even a curb. It was a cone. Speak what's in your brain, you noggin. This car just wants to turn now. These 15-inch rims seem to be the business. Now, technically, you think of 118.8, a 119.8. I don't know if it'll change. I don't know if it'll move. It hasn't moved in the last couple of days, I don't think. It could do, I suppose. Some of the super duper quick guys might get out there and smash it. Let's see if I can just get one in here. No changing down. That was like a triple braking effort into that corner. Yeah, it will do last week because it was new, wasn't it? Thursday. I don't know. Could do. As the week goes on, maybe these fast guys will really start to hammer it out. Maybe. We'll see. Wow. Okay, so it did move a lot last week then. On last week's time trial, these ones. So this is going to take us into... I think I might just give this 10 minutes. I might not. I think there's This has got a little bit in it, this. I think I can go faster on these tyres. What I know is that GT will limit your forward speed if you're turned over 3 to 5 degrees. So if I'm changing up gear whilst the wheel is turned, it's not going to give me any throttle. And that's the critical part with that corner back there, and that's where I'm losing all the speed up the hill. Donkey. The garage cars work for me. And the 15-inch rim with wide fitment is working, and it feels like it's working. Scampy wants to try the Mercedes TT. Ooh. I want to be able to keep the power on this car all the way through turn 1. It feels so quick when you're on it, but it's so slow. Just losing time a little bit to the Ghost there, I think, but I think this is going to be, if I can keep this through this final corner, we'll take a chunk out of this. $19,292. I grabbed for the gear then without looking at the speed, because I can't do it. I can't look down at the speed and focus on my racing line. I don't know how that accelerated back up then. That change-up just lost me that. But it's going to be a faster time. It's going to be a 1:19.1 something. 1:19.068. It's wheel rims. Pick 15-inch wheel rims. Wide fitment. And that's the answer. And 3 hours of thrashing. Oh, it's such a shame. One more lap. One more lap. One more lap. One more lap. Maybe not this lap. But just one more. Absolutely scamped. I'm so close to an 18. Look, we're catching on the Ghost. Oh, that's it. That's it. He says. So where did we finish at? 1:19.068, 1.5% away. Up into 6th place, just took him behind BB, a little stretch behind. Just under a 1/10 of a second behind Big Popper. Half a second behind Big Sam. Only John Wedley has got bigger flames than me. Well done, John. My car isn't quite as on fire as yours. And it's faster. But there it is, folks. That's done for the evening. It was a great 3 hours. What did we do? 3 hours and 35 minutes. And 11 of you stayed with us. Thank you very much. It's appreciated. Shall we very quickly spin off my tickets? Get rid of them for the week. Nobody's going to want to chip in and bet. Somebody's left. The thought of doing the tickets has done them in. Get them out of the way. Let's see what we win. Gonna be the money. Yep. Good bet. 5k. No, 10k scamp. Double up. It was a 3-star. It certainly was a 3-star, so's this. We won a car. A Crown Athlete G safety car. One I've never driven, but I do believe I own it. Get it, Alf. Safety cars that we actually have no use for in the game. Sam's just had a go. Might need to try a different wheel size if you can take massive difference. On the 19-inch rims, it slid away from the apexes. On the 15-inch rims, so much tighter. So much tighter. Allowed me to get into the apex. It didn't slide away. Just made a difference. Oh, £8,000 for that one. 4-star. Yeah, big change. I felt a big difference, Sam. So much more confident on the smaller rim. Oh, 30k. We're winning more than the base values. Although an 8k exhaust. Oh, we got the base value that time. An 8k exhaust could be considered base value. No, we haven't got the bottom value. But that was a 4-star ticket, so that's a bit poor. Oh! Now that's bottom of the barrel, isn't it? The Pagani ticket. It's really not a friendly thing to give out. What we got then? We got 6-star roulette ticket for a car and engine. We'll go engine first, see what that delivers. We got a bit of a yin and the yang, didn't we? We got a car for a 3-star and a 10k for a 4-star, which was a bit pants, and then a Pagani ticket, so whatever. A Chevrolet C7 14 engine worth 125k. 125k for a 6-star ticket. Yeah. That's a base engine as well, isn't it? Let's go for the car ticket. Let's see what this gives us. GR3s, GR1s. Ooh, there's the Mercedes. That's the Hyundai. I think I bought that last week. I think I've just bought that. So that should be a good $500,000. I bought that in carbon. And then the piece de resistance, the top of the tree, the 6-star ticket. Tonight generally has been a bit poop on the tickets. Well, it hasn't. We've had the bottom prize once, I would say. Bottom prize once. Let's see. 4 million or another car. You're joking. There's 2 tiny values in there. $500,000. For a 6-star? Yeah, not too bad. Let's go and sell that other car. Let's go and sell it. Get rid. See what we're going to get for it. What is in here to buy? The roof is in. Lambo. Not a massive amount. And let's organise it by valuation, top to the bottom. Crown Athlete's going to be near the bottom, isn't it? That VGT's going to be somewhere down the list. There it is. 510k. I bought the carbon one. That's the gift. Okay. And then we're just going to switch that round the other way, and then the Crown Athlete will be somewhere near the bottom, won't it? 2 Mazda RX-7s. Not worth anything to sell, are they? Where is it? There we go. Oh, it's on the way up. It's time to sell. There it is. Happy days. That should take us somewhere near 25 milli. Very close. Very, very close. And there we have it, folks. That's going to be it for the night. As I said, thank you very much. Thanks, Sam, for your assistance tonight. Appreciate it. Doesn't look like I benefit from it, but I genuinely do. I know I do. Thank you, Scampy, for your continued presence. Much appreciated. And for your gifting. It's, again, generally appreciated. And for those members that have re-signed today as well, thank you very, very much. And Big Popper, I know you're out there somewhere in the background. They've been quiet tonight. So thank you very much for your help. JB, again, much appreciated. And with that, I can only say so thank you so many times, but I'll say them forever. And with that, we'll call it a night. Good night, all. Thank you very much. We're not in tomorrow night. I've got league stuff to do, etc., but I'll get that all organised. But we're back for just a mess around on Tuesday night, doing just some lap races, and we'll have some fun in the lobbies. If you wanted to race with us, we're racing on Tuesday night at 8:30. Come and join us. Come and have a lap or two, and we'll see you there. All the best, folks. Thank you very much. Take care.